Hello and welcome to Chicory's maintenance series. This week we're talking about our upper helm. Chicory has an unusual upper helm that I use for close quarter handling. I don't know of any other Nordhaven 46 that has something like this, but it's so great for backing into a slip. If you're at the lower helm, pilot house obviously, it's very hard to see behind the boat. So this is a great steering center. However, since we bought the boat, these instrument gauges, depth finder, and rudder indicator really haven't worked. And so I have a plan. I'm going to put the data on a waterproof, ruggedized iPad. And this week I'm going to talk about the process of making that happen. So we're going to go down to the pilot house now and I'm going to explain a couple things. On the way down to the pilot house, I just wanted to show you that we have the Starling temporary mounted here on the back railing. And this is an important part of the project, so I just wanted you to see the components of everything that's involved in this project. So we're down in the pilot house and I just want to explain a couple things. I showed you the Starlink. I have it temporarily mounted here as far as the Wi-Fi gateway. And the reason I have it here is on the other side of the pilot house, I have an Apple time machine that is the boat's Wi-Fi network. It has our Sonos system, all of our NMEA 2000 information is transmitted over it. We have a media server that stores all of our files, and so that's really what we connect to. This is just for internet access. So those are connected through a network switch. And I was actually getting some interference between this Wi-Fi signal and the Apple time machine. So this is why I have this mounted up high and away from the other side. And this seems to be working well right now. So once I prove this theory, then I'll permanently mount this more attractively. The next thing below here is the Internet Protocol Gateway for Maritron. This is also temporary mounted here because I have the network key for the software N2K. This particular unit can run part of the Maritron software that's important for N2K view, which is called the server. And I have some USBs here that go down to the computers for the navigation computers, so I can switch between my Internet Protocol Gateway and my USB 100 if either of them fails. And I have this set up just because I'm testing this, and if I do have a failure, I want to be able to switch this key very quickly between the computer and this device. What this allows me to do is I have my Pro here, and you can see that I have all of my Maritron information wirelessly being transmitted to my iPad. So this is basically what I'll have up at the upper helm. I'll be able to look at my engine data, rudder data, depth data, all that stuff, which I currently don't have up there. The next thing that's kind of cool about it, because I do have Starlink, I can hook this information up to the cloud, and no matter where I am in the world, I can see exactly how the boat is doing with all of its electrical systems, high bilge alarm, all of that. So all of these things kind of tie together, and I'll be explaining more of that in detail, but I wanted to start this introduction and kind of show you what I'm working on and what I'm trying to figure out. So until next week, I appreciate you viewing, commenting, liking, and subscribing. Thanks.